YouTube. So today is Monday, February 16th. I really need to get better about my days. Today was actually a bank holiday. So I was off work anyway, which was an awesome thing because it was what they called a snowstorm. We didn't get nearly as much snow as we thought. I will show you. This is what we have. I think we have about 4 inches of snow. The dogs went out. They have generally really not wanted to go out today. So we got 4 inches of snow. The schools were closed. So I am just home. I will show you what I'm making tonight for supper. I am making a chicken casserole, and this is one of those things that we will truly have left over. We will eat it. So I just have some chunked up chicken breast, about half of an onion diced, and then some of my little mini sweets, bell peppers that I got at Aldi. So I have that browning up, and then when it's done, I am going to add some cream of mushroom soup and a can of drained Rotel. I will mix all that up, and then that goes on in my baking dish over here that I have greased. And you can put it just with either low fat or like tortilla chips. But I did have I'm trying to use up what's in my pantry, so I had just a few of these. And then I've had these in my pantry forever, and they actually say best by December of 2014. It's February, so we'll hope they're okay. So I used those 4, and I just dumped them in that bag. And I'm just going to crunch these up. And then these will go in the bottom of the casserole. And then I will add my chicken mixture. And then I will add some cheese, and we bake it. So I will show you that when it's finished. I actually got my Tastefully Simple stuff. Someone had delivered it, and it was on my front porch covered in snow. Guessing it had been there a couple days. But I made some bread in my bread machine this morning. I did try some bacon. This artichoke and spinach warm dip mix was fabulous. And this beer bread. You add this mix with a bottle of beer, and you can just cut it in chunks and make a dip, even that artichoke dip. I took it to when we went to that trivia night, and everybody loved that. And then I did pick up one of the Nana's apple cake mix. So I'm not for sure. I hope I said Tastefully Simple earlier, but those are the things I bought from Tastefully Simple. And if you guys want to buy something, this onion seasoning is fantastic. And you can make it as a dip, just like with some sour cream. And it has some recipes here on the side. But I've just been using it as my seasoning. So I just kind of sprinkled this on my chicken as it's cooking. But Tastefully Simple is awesome. I am really loving all of my stuff. So that is there. Let me flip this back around. But that is what I am doing. Andrea took Mattia sledding at the sledding hill for just a little bit. Mattia's been in and out. So he wanted just to take him sledding. It's 3:56. So I'm really getting a slow start on vlogging today. But that's what we're doing. We're just kind of chilling out. Went and saw the grandbaby this weekend, got exhausted. So I'm going to cook up this chicken, and then I will show you guys what it looks like when I get it in the pan. So I have cooked down my chicken and peppers. I've kind of cooked it down, and all of the juice is cooked off of it. So it's kind of dried up a little bit. You shouldn't have to drain this. You can just cook it until all of the water and all the juice cooks out of your vegetables and your chicken. And then I have my cream of mushroom soup, and then my drained can of Rotel to go in there. You shouldn't need any milk to thicken this up. If anything, you can add a little bit of sour cream. And if you live somewhere where you cannot buy cream of mushroom soup, I've got mushrooms sitting there. I mean, you can make your own by sauteing your mushrooms and adding some cream or sour cream, and then adding it to this. So you don't necessarily have to use the cream of mushroom. So So I will add those to the pan. And then I've got my Brussels sprouts. I had purchased these from Aldi. I don't know if you can see. They were huge. So I've got those cleaned. Here's everything. I've cleaned off the Brussels sprouts. It's kind of like cleaning cabbage. I cut the end off and then take off a few. If you see the leaves, the brown leaves. And then I just drizzle these with olive oil and a little bit of sea salt. And then I roast those. I really encourage you. You can even put some Parmesan cheese on top of these. Or you can cut up a little bit of bacon or a fatty ham. But if you have not really tried Brussels sprouts, or you've tried them as a kid and your mom boiled them to death in water, and they were gross, I suggest trying them roasted. We love them. And they're really good for you, and you can eat them on a salad. So anyway, I'm going to finish this up, and I will show you what it looks like when I get it in the pan. I have my cream of mushroom soup, my can of Rotel incorporated in there, and I did want it a little bit creamier. I had more chicken than what I typically do, so basically it just wasn't as creamy as I wanted it. So I had a little bit, about half a container of sour cream left, so I just went ahead and combined that in there. And then I just have it kind of sitting on low. You really don't have to cook this per se, but I'm just going to kind of simmer it together just a tad and get it heated up, because I will cover this with foil in the pan. So I am going to get ready to add this to my chips. Oh, and let me show you that. I have my crushed chips. They're here. So I just took that bag and smashed it up, and I greased. This is a 9x13. Like I said, it's just Mattia and Andrea and I, and then Ashton. She will be at school or at work, but then we will eat this as leftovers. So I went ahead and made, instead of the 9x9, I went ahead and made the 9x13. So I can hear my chicken bubbling. I'm going to get it added to my pan, add my cheese, and then it'll be ready for the oven. Alright friends, so this is the chicken casserole getting ready to go in the oven. I have it all ready to go, and I have my foil sprayed. I will put it on top. I have the oven set at 350 degrees, so we will see this little guy when it's done. And here is the finished product. This is the chicken casserole, and then you don't have to have sauteed mushrooms. Mattia doesn't like them, so we're not going to force YouTube to like them. But ours has, Andrea and mine has sauteed mushrooms on top. And this is the Brussels sprouts all cooked up, and then a little bit of bread. So that's what we got. Not the healthiest meal, but it's America, land of casseroles. So thanks for watching. So I thought I would do a double take because the lighting over here is much better. So I thought I would let you see what it looks like. It's really good. Let me know if you try it.